I'm here with the man. You know his instrument. You've seen it in about 1 billion different videos, but we've actually never met. This is Frank Hartung, who made that, you know, that Goldie guitar that you all love so much. That's his. So say hi to Frank.
Hello. Hello.
So he brought some guitars. One thing you brought them all in kind of yellowish gold. You didn't go crazy on the colors.
Yeah, not so crazy.
But they're so beautiful. Look at this. I'm going to get the camera a little bit closer. There we go. And we have an embrace here with dragons in it. If I actually move, you could see the dragons. Pretty. And then we have another embrace, right? Embrace custom with a beautiful leaf in the. You go crazy with the inlays. That's a shitload of work. And then we have a Vantage, but with dragons.
Vantage?
Ah, that is so cool. And we all know what they sound like, right? I mean,
sounds good.
Yeah, of course it does. Very, very neat guitar. And the aging is
medium relic.
Yeah, it's just
scratches and crackles.
It's subtle, but you pick it up and it feels like an old friend immediately. And that's what you want from a guitar. Beautiful, and I love the wooden binding. That's always nice.
Little binding.
Although on the one that I have, it's nicer. It's the what is it called? Bird's eye.
Bird's eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. There you go.
A little bit curly. This is.
Ooh, this is the smoothest surface I've ever touched in my life. It's like a baby's bottom, just even smoother. Wow.
Like velvet.
Oh my God, I want to take this to bed. Holy shit.
So this is the classic with the dragon inlays. Classic guitar, flame maple top, all mahogany, ebony fretboard, and my new dragon inlays.
Wow.
Wood matching parts here, ebony, all ebony.
This is a top of the line instrument and it doesn't quite get a lot better. I mean, when we're talking about these types of guitars in these price ranges, it doesn't get better, it gets different. You can buy a Hartung, you can buy a Huber, you could buy a PRS private stock. That's kind of the level we're talking about. And none of these guitars are, you know, bad. None of these are better than the others. They're all just a different flavor, I would say. Yeah, different. If you like his 3D body shaping and you like the dragons, then you go for this. But personally, from the first moment I played the Vantage, the first note, I was like, okay, this is different. This is what an LP single cut is supposed to be like. Amazing stuff. But you know this. You've seen my videos. You've heard it. All of you always comment on, oh, there's the Vantage again. There's the Hartung again. So you already know. And some of you are probably already saving up money, which you should, because this is a dream guitar. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I guess I'm off to look at other stuff now. Who here knows something about guitars?
I think I do.
Well, you're that guy.
I am.
Okay, you have to yell because we're using this mic.
Okay.
Because I'm too lazy to hook up a different one.
I will yell at you.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. That's Giulio. Giulio?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, Giulio.
Giulio.
Oh,
this is perfectly.
It's Italiano, huh?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm Italian.
Oh, I'm already toast.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be silly. You make very colorful instruments.
Thank you. Yeah, you did.
Wow. And you like purple. A man that likes purple is already cool in my book.
Okay.
Can I take this off?
Yes, of course.
It's not as heavy as you would think. Whoa, this is smooth.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a roasted. Wait, I get it.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I don't. Give me a second. It is a roasted bird's eye maple neck.
That's perfect. Exactly.
I'm suffering from the effects of food poisoning, so I'm standing here with a fever and my head doesn't work.
Good.
Oh, and this is a bluish purple back.
Yes.
I like the metal.
Thank you.
Locking tuners is always a good idea. Anything over 2,000, everything over $1,000 should have locking tuners.
I agree.
But look at this color. Come the fuck on. Beautiful purple going into a pukish kind of green-yellow in the middle. Purple dots.
Actually, they are made of stone.
Stone.
This is Sweetwater stone.
Sweetwater stone, okay.
Exactly.
Beautiful, and they're going across the fretboard.
Exactly.
Beautiful guitar, fan fret, 7-string. If you, I would assume this is for the heavier kind of styles.
Exactly.
This isn't your jazz axe.
No.
No.
Well, you can try.
I wouldn't dare to. I wouldn't. Beautiful. And this clearly is your Namm show, let me show you what you can do guitar, right?
Exactly.
This is very, very gorgeous. Actually, Framus, we just showed a Framus guitar. They have the scratches in the guitar too. Have you seen it?
Oh, really? No, I didn't.
Go to Framus. They have an idol maker that has the same thing in the back.
Really?
Yep.
Ah, okay. Ideas are
Seems to be a common theme, yeah. But this is very, very beautiful. Oh, in the back too.
Yeah.
This was a lot of work.
It is indeed. Same roasted maple.
Beautiful. Straight headstock for those who give a flying rat's ass. What is this?
It's a kill switch.
A kill switch.
Yeah.
If you want to do, you know, the heavier stutter kind of stuff. And you have the, whatever it's called, fretboard kind of a thing. The
True temperament.
But there's a company that does that for you, right? Or do you don't do it?
I buy the license.
Okay.
And so they send me the frets and the fretboard aside, and I do the work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that a shitload of work to cut it out?
It is.
Oh my God.
It is very tough, but
Do you do it by hand or with a router?
yeah, with a Dremel, actually.
Ah,
A little router.
very easy to fuck that up, huh?
Yeah, very.
Wow.
That sounds so perfect in tune.
I've never played one.
You should.
So, well, rightfully, this clocks in at at 6666.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a gimmicky kind of price. Come on.
is.
That's a devilish kind of price. Awesome. And here's another completely ridiculous Namm show instrument. This is heavier. What is this?
Mahogany.
Of course it is.
Flamed mahogany.
And again, beautiful roasted.
Roasted.
You say because again I can't remember the wood. Bird's eye maple. That's it.
Yes.
Wow, that's a cool turquoise. Holy shit! Look at this turquoise. That's ridiculous. Tiny knob. Tiny knob. And what is this in the fretboard?
This is the koi legend from Japan. Actually, this is the. Are you familiar with the legend of the koi?
I know
Koi
the fish. I know that.
Yeah. Actually, it represents a fish that is transforming into a dragon
Ah,
using its perseverance. So it's a symbol of success and perseverance.
crazy work. I saw a picture on Facebook of all the individual parts you had to put in.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I see a lot of your guitars on Facebook.
thank you so much.
You know, there's a lot of these people that spend time on YouTube watching videos.
Yeah.
I don't. I go on Facebook and then I see stuff on Facebook. We all have our things that we do. So beautiful, beautiful stuff. But of course, clocking in at some beautiful prices. I mean, this is boutique stuff. Completely handmade in
Switzerland.
in Switzerland. Yeah. I'm going to move on. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Enjoy your day.
Later. Let's do one more here, okay? Just one more, because you gotta support your German friends. You gotta. I mean, you know, you gotta support your German friends. Why not? Tausch. That's the German.
Yeah, that's the German.
That's the very German. Come over here. So we have, I would call them boutique understatement. Everyone here is going completely crazy with their colors and their insane tops and stuff. Here we have, I would say, a little bit less flash and more substance. I would say that. Although when you look at them, you already know that there's something here. Whoa, this is light. Is this chambered?
It's chambered, yes.
You know, this is not the super flashy top. Actually, whoa, in the camera it looks super flashy. What am I talking about? This is very neat.
They always need a second glance, and they hide a few secrets.
satin back, and I can see something here,
This is for the adjustment of the truss rod.
but you can barely see the. It's perfectly matched here. I can barely see the thing that my brain doesn't work.
Yeah, and if you put off your glasses, you don't see it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very, very neat. Very beautiful instrument. And super light. So I see a lot of guitars on Facebook that are T-style guitars. That's kind of your thing, right?
If it's your words, yes.
Yeah.
I would say a traditional single cut. Yeah, but you're right. Of course, you're right.
I didn't say Telecaster because, you know, we can't, because then the big F gets really pissy. That's why I said T-style.
Okay.
But
Yeah, take it out.
it just feels so smooth. It feels incredibly smooth. That's a wooden?
Yeah, that's a wooden sustain block for the tremolo. Because I like the sound of wood instead the sound of metal.
Wow.
Place.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's unique. It's unique.
Because usually people say the heavier this is, the better.
They are right. Of course
Okay.
they are right. But I'm also right. And I
Yeah.
say I like the sound of wood.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
Metal.
Look at the neck. It's beautifully flamed. Absolutely gorgeous locking tuners. And a beautiful top. Nice sunburst, not going too far into the black, which I like. I don't like it when it goes into completely pitch black on the side.
It's a 5-way switch.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like options on a guitar.
So you can, it's easily in handling, but you have also single coil options and a fat taily option in sound.
Very nice.
Together with the longer scale and the tremolo, it makes a unique guitar out of this. With a look with a very familiar look.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just need to show this neck because this is beautiful. Because here we have a lightly aged, again, understated traditional guitar, but with an amazing flame on the neck and fretboard. Very, very thin flame
It's a one piece.
and highly aged fretboard. That looks like it has 1 million play hours on it, which of course it doesn't. This is brand spanking new. And it matches me somehow, maybe a little bit. Very, very, very cool.
This model, but in a way like Frank.
So this is it for the boutique thing. I can't do any more. I simply don't have the time, so sorry about that. But I'm going to give you a little walk around that I filmed earlier, and maybe that'll satisfy your needs for more boutique guitars. Thank you, Rainer.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Seattle, do we have an issue? Cruising through the we're on.